I'm sorry for everything I've done, and even for simply existing. But please remember this. Is this the MC saying all this? I'm sorry for existing? What a crazy thing to say. I'm not sorry for existing. I love that I exist. I will always be by your side, even when the chrysanthemum, however you say that, petals wither and turn to dust. Even when our love is nothing but the broken pieces of a promise, of our promise. Because no matter what happens, I will always belong to you. Oh, this ain't me saying this. This is somebody else saying this. I would never say something so crazy. Oh, this is House of Petals. It's a demo. You could download it off itch.io. It's free. Free demo. And of course, there's going to be a yandere because, of course. Day 1. The bell sounds. Something buzzes faintly in the back of your skull, and your body is heavy, as if you're trying to move through syrup. Ugh. I don't want to assume anything, but I think I probably got drugged. I think that's what happened here. As the buzzing sound gradually fades, your vision clears, and your instinct is to rub your temple to ease the heaviness. Or maybe I was drinking a lot. Maybe I'm drunk. A bed. Where am I? You're in a bed. You just answered your own question, silly.
You finally awakened.
I like this guy. I trust him with my life. Your heart almost bursts when you register a figure at the edge of the bed, and he can stay. There sits a young man, his long hair softly cascading down his shoulders. You instinctively jolt upright, clutching the blanket tight against your chest to observe him. His calm demeanor holds no sign of danger, and a soft smile blooms on his face when your eyes meet, insinuating his ethereal beauty. He is mighty beautiful. The words tumble out before you can stop them. Who are you? Tell me more, mysterious gentleman. I bagged him. Go me. Go MC. He states plainly and calmly, as his smile retains as if he expected your question. My husband? Why am I questioning this? I have no issues with this. Your face suddenly gets hot from that notion. Yes, we have been married for a year and have lived here in the Lotus Man, I can't read. We have been married for a year and have lived here in the Lotus Pavilion together ever since. New clue available. The room tilts slightly in your vision upon hearing his words, and your forehead wrinkles from the pain. A sharp realization flashes. You have no memory whatsoever. Amnesia. Of who you are, your past, of anything. I know nothing. Panic sets in. Why don't I remember anything? Who I am, who you are. Enter your name, gladly. I am Key. Your name is Key. I know, I just typed it in.
You accidentally fell down in the garden and hit your head.
Or was I pushed? Did you push me? You didn't push me, did you? Because if you did, I would probably forgive you. The man says calmly, but a wisp of sadness passes over his expression. Oh, he definitely pushed me, and he feels sorry for it. He's apologetic. I think that's what's going on here. The doctor says your brain was affected, and you will temporarily have trouble with remembering things and thinking clearly. But that's okay. I don't have to think about nothing. You'll do the thinking for me, because you're my husband. New clue available! I gotta calm down. But don't worry. The doctor says you will recover soon if you're well taken care of. And I just know he's going to take care of me.
I expected you to be out longer, but now since you've woken up and can talk to me like this, I feel so relieved.
Well, I feel so relieved knowing that you're here. You might even recover faster than expected. Let's try this. Do you remember who I am now? Choose wisely. What the heck? What does this mean? What? Do you remember who he is? He's Han. Do I hit inquire? You are my husband, Han. He just told me this.
See? You're recovering already. And,
I wouldn't say I'm recovering already. I just knew the answer to that question because you literally just told me that you were my husband, Han. Not that I remembered it. I just remembered what you said like 5 minutes ago. His eyes linger on you for just long enough for you to notice a small spark in his eyes.
Hearing you call me husband makes me so happy.
Okay, now call me wife. Make me happy. You lower your gaze to the blanket, flustered, but not before stealing one more glance at his face. Is it strange to think he's beautiful? No, that's not strange at all. That's a normal thought to have. Like a living work of art. He is a living work of art. Who's going to disagree with that? So beautiful, in fact, that you still haven't quite grasped what it means for him to be your husband. It's called House of Petals. And you can download it from itch.io for free. But it is just a demo. For now. If someone asked you to describe your ideal type, it would be him. That makes sense, doesn't it? You are married after all. And yet, despite the warmth blooming in your cheeks, you strangely feel calm in his presence.
I know it's so confusing to suddenly not remember anything, but I promise you, I'll take good care of you.
And I appreciate that. Han reaches out to touch your hand, and you let him. You let him touch your hand. He's done nothing wrong here. For some reason, you freeze, letting his hand brush over top of yours. The touch is cold at first, smooth, almost like porcelain, but warmth quickly blooms where your skin meets. Han looks pleased by the gesture.
I'm so grateful you trust me.
Of course I trust you. You haven't betrayed me. You haven't done anything wrong. I have no reason not to trust you, Han. You could swear there's a glimmer of moisture in his eyes that makes your throat go dry. Oh no, did I make him cry? I'm sorry, Han. Didn't mean to make you cry. Nervous, you change the subject. When do you think I will recover enough to go outside? Not that I want to go outside. I'm an introvert. I'd rather stay inside. Outside? You might have imagined it, but his eyes seemed dark for a second, as if he didn't expect your question. Yes, like outside of the mansion. What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? I don't know how else to explain this to you. When can I go outside? Well, isn't going outside a benchmark for one's recovery? See, I'm inside, and I would like to go outside. Did you not come from outside? I would like to go there too. Oh, I see. He gets it now. The gentle smile comes back to his face. You will need more time to recover before doing that. But even when you gain full recovery, it's just... He hesitates.
Even before the accident, you didn't like going outside. You said you would rather spend all your time in our mansion.
Some people might think that's a sus thing for him to say, but it's not. Like, he knows me so well. I hate going outside. He knows me so very well. I didn't like going outside? Yeah, I don't like going outside. You desperately squeeze your brain, trying to dig up any memory of who you are, but find none. Disappointed, you let out a soft sigh. Seemingly noticing your grimace, Han offers a sympathetic smile. But don't worry. If you want to go outside, I will make sure you recover fast enough to do so. Even though his words are comforting, something about the idea of going outside stirs a strange curiosity, like a switch has been flipped in your mind. You will?
Of course I will. My priority is to make sure you're happy.
Such a good husband. But for now, you should It's been a long day. Han stands up from the bed. Where are you going? Why don't you lie down next to me? I'm going to my art studio to finish up an order from Merchant Lee He's coming in 4 days to pick it up. Art studio, new clue available. Yes, I'm an artist. I accept orders from all over the country. Calligraphy, painting, and my favorite, ceramic making. Oh, you take commissions. You're not sure why, but you blurt out the first thing that comes to your mind. You must be very talented. As talented as he is pretty, probably. Without realizing that might sound like empty flattery, you bite your lips. I'm sorry, I don't know what your art looks like, but if it looks anything like you, I just mean I have a feeling that you are good at it. Just like you're really good at being a husband. But instead of a weary expression you expect on Han's face, all you can see is a light of shade of rose rising over his cheeks. You do think so? That makes me very happy. It don't take much to make him happy, I'm noticing that. I say hi to him, he get happy. I'm going now. If you need anything, just call me. He looks back before stepping out the door. I hope you'll be easy on yourself walking around the house. The garden is slippery this time of year when it rains often, and his eyes linger on you for a second.
Please don't come into the studio. There are a lot of broken ceramic pieces. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Aww. Okay. I'm not going in that studio. Han softly closes the door. You sit on the bed, your mind still overwhelmed by all the information you were just fed while listening to his footsteps fade into the background. I have a husband. I lost my memory by falling. You mumble those facts quietly, as if you're still trying to register them. It's logical for you to rest and accept those facts, as Han is your husband, and he seems so caring, so perfect. But there's a voice in the deepest part of your brain, though weak, whispers out that you should be curious, that you should restore your memory. That voice should shut the heck up. That voice don't know what it's talking about. Trust Han with my life. Maybe there's something in here that will give me a clue of my past. Oh crap, I'm a detective now. Oh goodness. Desk. Books of different sizes neatly stacked upon each other. You mumble the names of the books one by one. The Art of Flowers. Lanterns in the Mist, a poem collection. These seem to be all art and poem books. I'd rather read fan fiction. A bound notebook with a new blue cover catches your attention. The Day-to-Day of Key. That's me. It's my diary. You hastily flip through the pages, desperately scanning for anything special. There are a lot of entries, just mundane day-to-day descriptions of what you did, not much personal opinion or commentaries until your eyes fall on an entry. I told Han that my favorite flower was the chrysanthemum, and today he surprised me with a garden full of them in our backyard, planted in secret all by himself. For that, I thank the gods for blessing me with such a loving husband. Your heart feels warm upon reading this. Han truly is a great husband, isn't he? As you flip through the pages again, something falls out of the back of the book. A letter. To my esteemed friends and respected acquaintances, with heavy hearts I write to inform you of the passing of my beloved parents who departed from this world peacefully on the same day. What? Both of your parents? I humbly invite you to attend the funeral rites to be held on the first day of July to honor their memory and pay final respects. Your presence would bring comfort to my grieving heart. With sincerity, Key. My parents? Are they dead? And at the same time? They were killed. They did not die at the same time. You feel a sharp ache throbbing in your chest. It should have been me! Though you don't know them, or more accurately, have no memory of them, the thought of your parents no longer being alive is almost too painful to bear. It's as if your body still remembers the grief your mind has forgotten. You sit there in a daze, lost in those thoughts and feelings until something starts to tug at the edge of your awareness. Both the letter and the notebook, though the characters are legible, share a certain unevenness, a slight lack of precision. It's subtle, but unmistakable. Almost as if the person who wrote them, you, was left-handed. That's really cool because I'm left-handed. Surprise, surprise. No, really, I'm left-handed. Like, seriously. You look down at your hands. But I feel like I'm right-handed. Strange. No, you're left-handed. I should... Oh, there's no save button. Is there no save button? No, I don't see a save button yet. I'm going to check out the vase. Oh, there's a save button. Let me save this for something to happen. You pick up a beautiful ceramic vase next to the bed. I bet Han made this vase because he be making stuff because he's an artist. Intricate blue oh my god, why is this word everywhere? I'm having trouble pronouncing it. Chrysanthemum? Intricate blue chrysanthemum design wraps around the smooth ceramic so elegantly that though abstract, one can still recognize the raw talent of the artist. This was probably made by Han. That's what I just said. But now that I notice, why do all of the designs around this room have chrysanthemum motifs? Aren't chrysanthemums... I'm really starting to hate this word. I've never said this word so much in my entire life. I've never seen this word so much in my entire life. Aren't chrysanthemums the flowers commonly used for funerals? Is that true? I didn't know that. Let me check out the wall. You take a closer look at the artwork lining the walls. Paintings and calligraphy scrolls of various sizes are carefully arranged, each adorned with elegant decorative touches. Most of them feature chrysanthemums as the central motif. But wait! Tucked into the corner of a striking red scroll, you notice something unusual. Tiny markings that don't resemble poetry at all. These are numbers, and I hate math. You murmur the digits out loud, trying to piece together as you read. So help me, if the numbers are 6, 7, I'm done. I'm shutting this thing down right now. Okay, 90, 65, 11, 47, 29, 18, 74, 83, 18, 92, 29, 18, 47. Okay, thankfully none of these are meme numbers to my knowledge, thank goodness. But these numbers make no sense to you at all. New clue available. Suddenly, an overwhelming pain bursts in your skull. Ouch! The ground spins and you clutch the edge of the desk to stabilize yourself. Your mind is empty from the intense pain. I need some painkillers. Footsteps rushing in the room. Key! You fall down, but Han catches you. He gently guides you to the bed and sits you down. Han, you came just in time. You saved me.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm here.
My head and my heart hurt so much. Hey, ouch. It's, what's the name of this game? House of Petals. It's a demo and it's on, you can get it off of itch.io and it's free. Free is the magic word. We all love free. You press the back of your hand on your temple, hoping the coolness will lessen the ache. Wait here, I'll be right back. Han comes back with a bowl of liquid in his hand. A faint herbal scent from it floats through the air. The doctor told me to give you this medicine whenever you have a headache. It will help. Couldn't you put that medicine in a cup? Like, why is it in a bowl? Headache medicine? Yes, based on a prescription. I bought the ingredients and prepared it myself. I want to make sure that you have the best care.
Now, you should take it before it's cold.
You hesitate, eyes fixed on the bowl. Smoke still rises steadily from it, curling into the air and clouding the space around it, much like the way your thoughts fog your mind. What is this game about? This game is about, like, you wake up, you're in a bed, you don't know where you are, you have no memory, you have amnesia. And then this dude, he's like, I'm your husband. And you believe it, because why would you not? And look at him. So, like, even if he's not, like, do you really care? Because look at him. That's the game. Smoke still rises steadily from it. Curly, I just read that. Why am I reading it again? I'm silly. Pushing the ache aside, you give into your curiosity, drawn to the clue you just uncovered. What? I don't know what to pick here. Choose wisely. Help. What do I choose? I don't know what to choose. I'm not a good detective. Okay, what do I ask here? What do I ask here? I'm asking about the medicine. I don't know. Inquire. I made this medicine just for you based on the doctor's description. It will help with your headache. Okay, let me save this. If I pick all the wrong options, I know I will. I don't know what to ask him. Okay, let me think. Okay, I asked him about the medicine. Should I ask him about the numbers? Inquire? What's those numbers all about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you need to rest more. You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about either. The handwriting? Okay, I asked him about the handwriting. Inquire. Yes, I think that was the right thing because the music changed. The writing on the desk. There's something wrong with it. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the writing on the desk. Did you not hear me? Hein's face remains calm, too calm. His soft smile still blooms gently like it always does, unchanging, serene. And for the first time, it makes your skin crawl. That smile, why does it feel so out of place now? I used to think that smile was beautiful. Not so much anymore. The headache presses deeper, like a vice tightening against your skull. Ugh. It makes it harder to think, harder to stay grounded. They were written by someone left-handed, but look at me. I'm right-handed. You lift your hand instinctively, almost as if to prove it to yourself. The pen felt natural in your right hand. You let them know that you know your left from your right. Because like if you take your left hand, you can make an L with it. But if you take your right hand, you can't make an L with it. And that's how you can tell your left hand from your right hand. If you know, you know. You were left-handed before the accident. Perhaps the damage caused. That's not true. You liar. You snap, cutting him off before he can finish. You don't even realize how loud your voice has gotten. The words just burst out, raw and sharp. No accident can change someone's natural writing habit. Not like that. Not something so deeply ingrained. MC says that like she's been in multiple accidents, so like she would know that information. But she wouldn't know that information, because how many accidents has she been in? You rise from your seat, your movement sudden, your breathing shallow. You can feel your heartbeat thudding in your ears. I don't know why you're lying to me, but I don't feel okay here. I'm going outside. Wait, please calm down. You need to take your medicine first. No, I won't. You don't even hesitate this time. Your arm lashes out and knocks the bowl from his hands. It crashes to the floor with a sound that seems to echo too long. Now clean that mess up. Ceramic shatters into countless shards, and the dark liquid spills out in slow, deliberate rivulets across the wooden platform, seeping into the grain like something rotten. Rotten like Hein's lies. Hein doesn't move. He only stares at the mess, then at you. His voice trembles. Don't just stare at that mess. Clean it up. You heard me. Please, you need to take your medicine. Please, you need to clean that mess up that I just made. Handle it. That's why your name is Hein. Because handle that mess right now. It's such a stupid pun. He sounds desperate, but it only makes you more uneasy. A part of you still wants to trust him, but another part, buried deep in trembling, is screaming to run. I need to get out of here. You clutch the edge of the doorway for support. The world feels off balance, like the room itself is subtly tilting. But you grit your teeth and push past them, determined to reach the door. But just as your foot crosses the threshold, a bolt of pain explodes through your skull. Your knees buckle. You hit the floor hard, the breath knocked out of your lungs. Why didn't he catch me that time when I fell? Last time he caught me before I fell. This time he didn't. I don't like that. Your limbs twist uselessly beneath you, spasms overtaking your body. Arg, help me, Hein! Pick me up! You can't breathe, you can't think. All you can do is gasp, your chest convulsing as though your body is trying to remember how to live. Your vision blurs, the room spins, and through the haze you see them, the shattered pieces of the bowl scattered like chrysanthemum petals on the floor. Above them, Hans stands motionless, refusing to clean the mess that I made, even though I told him to. You need to take your medicine. Well, I'm not going to suck it off of the floor. His eyes glossy and tears stream down his face, but he doesn't come closer. You see the agony carved into his delicate features. Help me, Han. And then everything goes dark. You fade into the void of oblivion. What was once shaped with care now lies scattered, too broken amid. Game over. Cracked vial ending unlocked. What did I do wrong? The heck did I do wrong? I don't know what I did wrong. What could I have possibly done wrong? I did everything right. Whatever, continue. I made this medicine just for you based on the doctor's prescription and it will help. Let me think. Maybe I chose wrongly? The game told me to choose wisely and maybe I chose wrongly. So let's see. Let's see. What can I ask him here? Okay, so handwriting was wrong. Medicine was wrong. Number was wrong. Parents? Inquire? Can you tell me about my parents? Your parents? A trace of uneasiness grazes Han's face. I saw a letter about their funeral. What's that all about?
It'd be natural for one to be curious about their own parents.
Han gazes at an unseen point in the room. His lips press into a quick, almost sad smile before speaking. They both passed away from getting a contagious lung infection very soon after I moved to the Lotus Pavilion. No clue available. You moved to this mansion? Does that mean it's not your family's? No, this mansion is your family's. Does that mean I'm rich? I was merely a poor son-in-law who had nothing in his name but his artistic talent and his love for their daughter. So I'm the breadwinner here. You have to do as I say. This is my house. Han brings his gaze back to you, and them burns something fierce, something between tenderness and desperation. You gaze downward. Living with one's wife's parents is not a norm and is usually looked down upon in our society. I know what you think. It might not be the most socially acceptable position for me to be in. But your parents treated me with nothing but kindness and money, and I viewed them as my own parents.
When they passed, us both were devastated.
I assume I was more devastated than you, because they was my parents. But Han smiles again. The spark in his eyes persists.
That's why we were so close. We only have each other. You and me. Us. Here.
And money, right? Because I'm rich, right? Now that you know about your parents, would you take the medicine? I don't see what these two things got to do with each other. I asked you about my parents, you told me about them, and now I'm going to agree to take the medicine? That doesn't make any sense to me. He picks up the bowl from the desk and stirs the liquid with the ceramic spoon. You quickly notice that there are chrysanthemum motifs even on the spoon. Right, the headache. Right.
Go on. I wouldn't want you to suffer pain.
You obediently nod. Han brings the spoon up to your lips. The warm liquid fills your mouth and runs down your throat. Jay, I'm be honest. I don't think it's poison. Because I don't think he would want to kill me. So I don't think it's poison. I think it's perfectly okay to take this medicine. It's probably not going to do anything to me. It might make me a little sleepy, but medicine tends to do that. Your tongue involuntarily savors the bitter taste with a hint of sweetness. And he was right. The medicine quickly replaces the throbbing in your forehead with a feeling of ease. See how the medicine wasn't poisoned? See how everything's okay? You should always trust your husband. I hope you feel better now. It's getting late. You should go to sleep. Go to sleep? You glance down at the mattress and the realization hits you. You two are husband and wife. Don't husbands and wives usually share the same beds? Your face flushes with heat. The bed, I. Oh, that's... Han's face also flushes with a rosy shade. Why is he embarrassed? He's not the one with amnesia. He should be perfectly okay with this. Han's face also flushes with a rosy shade, but he quickly smiles and waves his hand. Don't worry about me. You and I share the bed, but for your comfort, the bed is yours for now. I wish the game would ask me if I'd like to share a bed with him, because I'd say yeah. I will sleep in the studio. No, sleep right here. Even if you have to sleep on the floor, at least sleep in the same room. You will? Is that all right?
Of course. I promise to make you feel as comfortable as I can, right?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Of course. Anything for my wife.
Call me his wife.
Good night now. I'll see you in the morning, alright?
Okay, hon. Alright. Such a good husband. After Han leaves, you spread out on a mattress, letting sleep take over you. The smell of herbal medicine still gently weaves through the room. He does have a good voice. I was thinking that too. Like I like the voice acting in this game. Your peaceful sleep is disturbed by a faint creak. What's that noise? It sounds like the sound of a door opening. You blink awake, heart ticking a little faster. Another sound follows a soft groan of wood. The door, it's being opened. Well, sometimes people open doors. Like, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Slowly, just a crack. You stay still, listening. The darkness stretches thick across the room, and you can't see past the door frame, but you feel it, that prickling weight of being watched. I wouldn't worry about that. Just go back to sleep. You ain't gotta worry about what's happening right now. Hana protect you. Something is there just beyond the threshold. You hold your breath trying to hear more, but there's nothing. No footsteps, no whisper, just silence. Maybe I'm imagining it. It's nothing. You turn onto your side, pull the blanket up to your chin. The room is cold now. Your body is tense, but you squeeze your eyes shut and try to let it all fade. Yeah, that's right. Just go to sleep. Worried about nothing. Still gonna say the game though, just in case. I don't know. You force yourself back to sleep, even when the feeling lingers, heavy and quiet in the dark. To be continued? What? That was short. What? Huh? Oh, day 2. Thank goodness. I thought it was over. I was about to say. I thought the demo was over. I was about to say. Okay. To be continued. To be continued right now. Your eyes gradually open from the sun rays filtering through the window. Your mind and body are slightly exhausted from a restless night.
Good morning, my darling.
Han's face above the bed startled you. How long have you been here? Han gestures his head towards the tray of food on the desk. I came in to bring you breakfast, but you were still asleep. I didn't want to wake you up. Does that mean the food is cold now? Could you go and warm it up then?
But I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy looking at you sleeping so peacefully.
Meanwhile, I just enjoy looking at you. Whether you sleeping or wide awake, don't matter to me. Heat rushes to your cheeks. He was watching me sleep? Because he didn't want to wake me up. I understand that. Now, would you eat breakfast? I made it just for you. Thank you. As you watch, so in this relationship, I think he does all the cooking. And I like that because I don't know how to cook. As you watch Han reaching for this hot steamed bun, you suddenly remember what happened last night. Hey, I couldn't sleep much last night. Something strange happened. What strange thing? Let's see. The door opened in the middle of the night. I was sleeping and suddenly heard someone open the door. Was it you? Han, still peeling the paper from underneath the steamed bun, smiles at you nonchalantly.
Don't worry about that. It was probably Anne, our servant.
Oh, that makes sense because I'm rich. We have a servant. Understandable. We have a servant? I say we, but I have a servant because it's my money, right? I'm rich. My servant. My maid. My butler. This information feels like a shock to you as you assumed it was just you and Han living here. He really should have told me about the other person living here. Yes, Anne was a servant for your parents. Now he's living with us. Clue available. But why was he here? He tends to go around and cleans hallways at night. Perhaps he accidentally opened your door? Believable. I asked him so many times to be careful with the doors, yet he still didn't listen. And that's okay, because I'm not going to fire him for that. And don't you fire him either. That's my servant. So you don't have the authority to fire him. A hint of annoyance passes Han's face, but is quickly replaced by his returned joyfulness. But don't worry, I'll tell him again. No one should disturb my beautiful wife's sleep. Now eat. Wait a minute. If we have a servant, then why are you cooking the food? Shouldn't the servant cook the food? Maybe the servant only clean, but he don't cook. He hands you the steam bun, and you take a bite. There is something chalky about the texture of the bun, but you are still able to force it down. There is no need to be rude about such a thoughtful gesture from him, cooking for you and taking care of you. Well, no, because if the food sucked, then the food sucks. Make me something better. Buy me something better. I have the money, so I shouldn't have to eat this nasty steam bun.
Since you finished eating, would you like to go to the garden with me?
Is the garden outside? The garden? Yes, fresh air is important for your recovery. Besides, it has always been your favorite place in the mansion. He gives you a playful wink.
Think about it as a date.
A date? Did we used to go on those? Of course, no pressure though. You can decide if you want to go on a date with me or go around the mansion on your own if you wish. Am I allowed to save the game right now? Oh, thank goodness I can save. Okay, let's see. Do I want to go to the garden? The living room? I want to go to the living room. Though the offer to go to the garden sounds tempting, your mind is bogged down with another curious thought. What's the inside of the Lotus Pavilion like? I'm sorry, Han. I don't feel like leaving the house today. Oh. Han gazes down as if what you said hurt him. His eyelashes almost touch his cheeks, making you instantly regret your decision. But his gentle smile comes back fast. I don't regret my decision. I want to go to the living room. Of course, I understand. You must still feel unwell. Standing up, he picks up the tray of finished food. Well, then I will go back to work on my ceramic piece for Merchant Lee. Oh, how is that coming along? You said to cover up the awkwardness of your denial of the date. Well, it's coming along. That's a terrible answer to my question. He states plainly, yet you cannot place any emotions behind his words, even when you try. Okay then. Keep that attitude up and we will never go on a date again. I'll see you later. I'll bring you some medicine before night. Okay, thank you. Right after Han leaves, you go across the hallway to the living room, passing a large foyer. Wow, the mansion is so big. It takes a while just to get from one room to another. Explore the living room. Oh boy, let's check out that table. The desk is arranged with elegant care. White porcelain cups and a matching teapot. Each piece delicate and refined. Judging by the craftsmanship, these must be Han's work. You settle onto the cushioned chair, running your fingers along the smooth surface of one cup, admiring its beauty. But then something nudges at your curiosity. You turn the cup in your hand and glance at the bottom. There's something imprinted on the bottom of it. Etched faintly into the porcelain is a mark, not part of the design. The pattern reads, what does it read? 18 equals E, 83 equals H, 65 equals... Oh my goodness, this is a puzzle! Oh my goodness, I'll never figure this out. Okay, 18 equals E, 83 equals H, and 65 equals O. Is this some sort of code? If this game turns into some sort of escape room, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be able to escape. I'm not good with puzzles. Let me check out the right shelf, because I'm right-handed in this game. Or I'm supposed to be. Stacks of letters and papers sit neatly on a shelf. This seems to be all documents and receipts from purchases from and to the mansion. Just like Hans said about selling art to merchants from all over the country. A letter caught your attention. Oh man, that's a long letter. Okay. You reread the letter, eyebrows furled. Okay. Dear Key, I hope this letter finds you well. Well, it found me. I don't know if I'm well, though. I hope this letter finds you well and that business has been treating you kindly. As you know, the spring auctions have brought in quite a selection, some pieces even I hadn't expected. My contacts in the capital tell me that several rare strolls may soon surface, which could be of interest to you. Certain collectors are becoming more generous with their offers lately. You catch my meaning. One particular painting, a landscape in ink and gold, has changed hands twice in the past month. Maybe it's time we had another private viewing. I still remember the last one fondly. In any case, I'll be passing through the town before the next market tide. Naturally, I'd love to talk more, perhaps over wine and roasted duck. Great things are happening, old friend, and I wouldn't want you to miss them. Forgive my sudden excitement, but I have a feeling something rare is coming soon. Of course, discretion is always appreciated in these matters. Remember, the right piece at the right time can change everything. You understand these things better than most. Once I arrive, I'll bring a few samples you may enjoy examining. Till then, keep your eyes open and your doors unlocked, Lee. Do you think Lee likes MC likes MC, like really likes MC more than he should? Or am I just overthinking this? I'd love to talk more, perhaps over wine and roasted duck. Like, what is going on there? I hope MC's not a cheater. Something about it keeps tugging in your mind. The tone, the phrasing is strange, almost too pointed. Then it clicks. Your eyes dart to the start of each line. The first letters formed a sentence. Huh? I am coming for you! Oh my, no! What the heck? Oh no! Who's coming for me? What did I do? I didn't do anything! I'm coming for you! Please don't! Merchant Lee is coming for me. What does that mean? That's scary. Ceramic pieces and ceramic pieces and stacks of books sit neatly on the wooden shelf. Everything looks organized, almost obsessively so. But one book catches your eyes, is just slightly off in size compared to the others. Curious, you reach for it. When you open it, you find the pages have been hollowed out. It's a secret compartment. Inside, a small stack of old letters, each sealed with the same name, Master of the Lotus Pavilion. I can't even focus, man, because Merchant Lee is coming for me, and I think he wants to kill me, and I don't know why, because I have amnesia. My parents. He probably killed my parents, too. Merchant Lee killed my parents. Now he's coming for me, because he wants to kill me. Probably wants my money, because I'm rich. You thumb through them. Most seem ordinary. Casual notes sent to friends and distant relatives. Mundane updates about daily life, but no one stands out. The paper's older than the rest, yellowed and dried at the edges. The ink faded to a rusty brown. To our dear brother, I'm writing to you with some news. Today my wife gave birth to a girl. How disappointing, we both thought to ourselves. We were expecting a boy. A girl is a little more than a burden on his family, which is already desperate for an heir. We'll be grieving our shame for a while. Don't expect us at the next family gathering. Is this when they gave birth to me? What the heck? You stand up and walk towards the foyer. While admiring the beautifully arranged, if slightly strange foyer, you jolt when your eyes narrow in on the ground. Muddy footprints stretch from where you stand exiting the room, a stark contrast even against the dark wooden floor. So the servant was so busy cleaning in the hall near my bedroom, but he failed to clean this mess up? Maybe he should be fired. You crouch and wipe your finger across one of the footprints. Why would I do that? That's so disgusting. This isn't dirt. Does it feel more like clay? It feels like a mess. Curious, you follow the trails of footprints down the hallway to the entrance of a room. This must be the library. You reach out to push the door open, but ugh! Pain lances through your head like lightning before your hand touches the door handle. The dizziness unbalances you. Your knees give out beneath you. Strong arms catch you before you hit the ground.
Darling, are you okay?
I'm okay now. You forever catching me. I appreciate that. Except that one time where you didn't catch me. That was messed up. Han, where did he come from? Seems like you exhausted yourself. He studies you. Don't forget, you're still recovering. Let's go back to your room to rest. But you look back at the library door, but Han seems to pay no attention to your gesture. He guides you towards your bedroom, and you're too weak to resist. I wasn't done exploring. Han guides you to the bed, his gestures firm but gentle.
How are you feeling, darling?
Confused. I feel dizzy, and the headache is making it hard to breathe, and Merchant Lee is coming for me.
That's the sign to take your medicine. Here.
Well, if you don't feel good, you should take your medicine. Han reaches for the bowl of medicine from the desk. Its herbal smoke dissipates into the room's air. You stare at the bowl, your chest uneasy, not just from the headache, but from the fact that you have to take this medicine again. But if you're not feeling good, then you should take the medicine your doctor prescribed. Can I ask what is in this medicine?
What do you mean? It's the medicine for your headache.
Yeah, but what's in it? I'm just curious. Do you know what's in it? But you never told me what the ingredients were in it. To be fair, if somebody handed you a Tylenol and said, hey, take this, and then they said, can you tell me what's the ingredients in this Tylenol? Would you really be able to answer that? No. Don't know what's in that stuff, but it works. Though we're husband and wife, there are certain recipes I need to keep for myself, aren't there? Han winks at you playfully, but it comes across as if he's trying to hide something. You frown. Oh, so wait a minute. Does that mean he knows what's in the medicine? And he just don't want to tell me? Now, not when it comes to the medicine your wife is taking.
I was just teasing. Of course I can tell you what's in it. But after you take it, I don't want my darling to be in pain.
Why can't you tell me and then I take it? You almost flesh at him calling you darling. You notice him using that word a couple of times before, but only now you have the capacity to process it, given how close you are to sitting. Okay, you promise? Because I don't like liars.
I promise.
Okay, you promise, so you gotta tell me. You can't break this promise. Han brings up a spoon of medicine to feed you, and you accept with your lips. The medicinal liquid quickly flows through you, easing the ache you had in your upper body. Your shoulders relax and your breath becomes even. The medicine is working. Good girl. You ain't have to say good girl. Like, the heck? I'm not a dog. Han smiles nonchalantly while putting the bowl down on the desk. He put the bowl down on the desk. Should I say good boy? The medicine is made from sighing willow, night blossom, stardust berries, and ember root. All ingredients chosen by your family doctor. I don't know what any of those things mean. Sighing willow, night blossom, stardust berries, and ember root? You just making up stuff. How come I know none of these ingredients? Because he's just making up stuff. As if recognizing your confused expression, Han says, these are all exotic ingredients from the western region. Their names might sound strange, but what is important is... He reaches out to brush this fallen strand of hair out of your face, tilting his head. It works wonderfully, don't you think? You flush again, unsure if because of the gesture he made itself, or because of how close you two are, and how flawless his complexion is in the waning light casting through the window. And he is right. As long as the medicine works, can't complain. Han's eyes linger on you with a thoughtful, caring expression. You don't have to worry too much about the logistics of things, because you have me. And as long as I have Han, everything's gonna be okay. But I'm still going to save the game just in case, because, just in case. I made a promise to your parents, to you, to myself, that I would take care of you, so you don't have to even touch the smallest chore in this house. Oh, he knows that I don't like cleaning. Speaking of which, would you allow me to wash your hair tonight? Wash my hair? Yes, you used to love me washing your hair. You always said your hair is long and you hate doing it yourself, and I always offer to help. And it's starting to stink. It's quite rank. Maybe me doing it will help you recover your memory. Also, I'm tired of smelling it. Realizing he has a point, you have no response but to nod. Shall we? Han offers you a hand. Realizing your slightly confused look, he smiles.
You don't expect me to wash your hair in the bedroom, do you? The bedroom is for other things, you know?
Other things, he says. Show me those other things, Han. He winks at you. Your cheeks feel like someone is hovering torches over them. You clumsily reach out to his hand and he helps you get out of the bed. Wait here. Han quickly fills up the bathtub with buckets of water. The air in the bathroom gently distorts from the hot steam. The water is ready. You can get in now. You are in a daze until Han's voice calls to you. Oh, okay. Wait a minute, I thought he was just cleaning my hair. Why do I have to get into the water? I'm confused. Is he cleaning me and my hair? I never agreed to that. Not that I'm complaining, I just didn't agree to it. You look down at your clothing, realizing that taking a bath means you have to remove your clothes. Your hands clumsily untie the belt. Your throat knots as if you're swallowing clay. Han steps towards you and halts in front of you. He looks from above. The shadow from the right covers half of his face, but you can still see his smirk.
You want me to help?
Help? Me? The word slips out before you can stop it, barely a whisper. Your ears burn at this question. Well, what do you mean by help? You try to sound firm, but your voice trembles. Han doesn't answer right away. He just takes a single step forward, slow, deliberate. His gaze drops to your coat, lingering just long enough to make your breath hitch. Then he looks up and smirks. That familiar, loving yet uncool smirk.
I'm your husband, and you're still recovering. It'd be natural if I help you.
He has a point. Every nerve in your body lights up. You can feel the heat crawling from your ears to your neck, up your cheeks, down your spine. It's unbearable. And yet, you don't move. His fingers twitch at his side. I hate that you mentioned the Ellie smirk, because the moment you said that is the moment that meme image appeared in my head. And then I can't get it out of my head. His fingers twitch at his side. Your throat tightens. He steps closer. This is the end of the demo. Please kindly and patiently wait for our next update.